Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Wednesday, and I got two important questions for you. One, do you like hats? And two, do you like pinky season? Because it's coming full force, baby. Anyway, guys, welcome to the show. As always, if you're not able to catch us live, you can catch us on YouTube, Hat-Club. Subscribe to us, which is a fancy word for follow us. Give us some likes, because I feel like we're doing excellent work. Chat is popping, baby. Ready for peaking season. Vikanda first in the house. JM 1620. Mandon 27. Hiei, Mr. Dirty 130. Peyton Span. What is up? Denzi Vice 91. S-Man 1503. VT Kevin R. Official Tony. Recon Ricks. Best of AZ. Sub Diego 619 says peace and humptiness, y'all. My Padres Hack Club exclusive cap was getting mad love at Petco yesterday, as it should. Patchy Pothead, Markets OSC 16. There we go. Shauna SFC, Cap Crusader, the antithesis to our good friend Teferi Taylor, of course. G. Laurent, more beer, less work. David Kearns in the house. Yes, the Pacers need to bounce back. What the fuck is this hole that we're in right now? God damn it. Eurohito 10, No Hose Edgar, It's Luis 11, CXM, Boastwood Much. Week 11 Cowboy fans. Interesting. With the Texans, baby. My name is Eric Yogi 181. Steph M40. Wow, lively chat. My God. J-Max 85. I'm Famous Bear at 48. AZ Colt 45. Danny 310. Rock Monster. Just Shady G. And so much more. My God. Popping today. But without further ado, of course, I can't do the show alone. Teferi Taylor in the house.
What's up, chat? What's going on, guys? Another good action-packed episode. With another action-packed episode of recap for you guys. Super dope. Super excited for y'all to be here. If you like hats, this is the show for you. We're here for y'all.
This is. And Cap Crusader, it's on my shit list now. I was on your side the whole time, buddy, and now you dug yourself a big asshole, man.
See, I was gonna be nice and I was gonna wear a Mets hat tonight, but because of this shenanigans, I'm probably just gonna be like, no Mets hats tonight. What's up, JM? What's up, Luis? What's up, Official Tony? Brooklyn noted for first half. Listen, it's pinky season. What are we doing? You know,
I of course failed on the pinky season part. I'm going good gray right now, but there's a very specific reason why I chose this hat, and of course we'll talk about it here in a second. But Austin, we got to bring this man in, give him some love as well. What is up, dude?
What's up, Austin?
What up, chat? Hello, gentlemen.
Very interesting hat you have on the Mata there, my guy.
Yes, sir. A little sneak peek is what we got going on this week.
Yeah, seems like a pretty creative hat design. You might have seen the rundown tonight. That might be why.
I might have had a fair warning on what we were doing tonight, huh?
Yeah,
how's everybody's weeks going?
I mean, it was great until the Pacers lost yesterday.
I was happy with that, Ben.
I know you are. Screw you, pal.
No, week's been pretty good for me. Pretty busy from a content perspective and trying to balance out, do a little bit of reels, a little bit of content. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying it. I think I realized after today, I actually been on a streak of wearing Hat Club hats the past 3 days, prior to today's post. So, yeah, because I wore your V-backs, Austin, on Sunday. And then Monday,
was it a re-rocked one?
No, it was not the re-rocked one. No, I don't have plugs and connections to get re-rocks. And plus, I like to get mine straight from the tap, straight from the source. But
appreciate
I showed the Master Pack Mad Love this week. I realized that I did, and I did Boston. So.
Hell yeah, 2 great crowns, and the fits were crazy for him. Was Air Pegasus one of the kicks that you had on?
Yeah, so that was actually what I did for the V-back. So Nike and my friends over at the neighborhood crew, and Nike sent me the Pegasus 2K5s. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, so kind of had a quick turnaround for them, and that just went perfect with it. So it was just like, you know what, we're rolling with that. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, love it. 2 great fits.
Yep, exactly.
Elcott says the Charizard haunts him.
It does. It haunts me too, because I really, thinking about it, I wore the V-backs, Blastoise in the same week. If I would have had the Chicago, then that would have been trifecta Triple Crown.
You know what? Maybe the buying and design team took notice of the re-rock. So maybe, you never know, there could be some official stuff coming along the way.
Please, design team. Please bless us with money.
That'd be nice. I
That
mean,
would
it's
be-
better than other random hat floozies going out and biting Austin shit.
Yeah. Like I
Hey.
loved your tweet, Austin, where you're like, I need help with my mortgage. It's like, I mean,
Yeah, give me 10%. Give me 10%.
I'm just jealous that you pay a mortgage and I'm still stuck here paying rent like a sap.
Well, that's because you live in Cali, Ben.
That is a valid point.
mm,
That's why my immediate follow-up was I said, still, Ben, move to Baltimore. Angie can go work with Johnny Hopkins. So
And Sloan Kettering.
and Sloan Kettering. Yeah.
You notice how I tagged her in the post to follow and she didn't respond to it.
Yeah. You can support a great baseball organization in the O's. They just secured their long-term future at Camden Yards, so they're not going anywhere.
You make a
Nope.
very valid point in regard to where my baseball status is at the moment. So yeah.
Right. It's
yeah, and they got
a
great
pretty
food.
easy
Man.
win, in my
They
opinion.
do. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you got the harbor right there. They're like best crab cakes
Yeah.
anywhere in the world.
Exactly.
Well,
Jimmy Seafood, baby.
yeah,
Yep.
man, come on.
Yo, Benji knows. All right. Speaking of good things, let me get into some site sleepers here, folks.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
But
I was gonna
before
say
we
I'm
do-
not even gonna attempt to put it on my screen because we all know what's gonna happen in like the next 5 minutes.
No, you are not. You are correct. So, before we get into that, though, folks, we have a new and improved look to hackclub.com.
Sexy.
So,
Yeah.
updated homepage for us here.
Mhm.
Sorry, the dog was just making some noises in the background. Updated homepage look. Obviously, we're highlighting peaky season.
Yeah.
Kicks off tomorrow, folks. We'll get into
Yeet.
that a little bit more.
Mhm.
But new look and feel, the latest collections.
Hey, I know that guy.
What's that, Ben?
Said, hey, I know that guy.
Yeah, this will definitely have to get replaced. Terrible,
Immediately.
terrible model choice here. So, fun fact though, that some people might or might not realize, Ben, his body is AI generated here.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
I felt like he looked very commissioner-like, but I just gave Ben the benefit of the doubt. So shouts out to AI, man, for making Ben look great.
I also appreciate it dropping about 15 pounds from my frame. So way to go, AI.
Yeah, you are looking.
Way to go,
slim and-
Skynet.
Slim and trim Adam Silver there for sure.
Listen, I feel like whenever things happen and customers don't like what happens on Hat Club, we should just send them this picture like, hey, we got you. Calm down.
Yeah. I mean, because that generally, especially 2020 and 2021, when I was deep in the throes on Twitter, that was usually my reaction before I start hitting keys.
Yep. Meme generator's going.
And then the classic you love with the new arrival section. But then we have it broken up here into some more things with some A-frames, some other related packs that we've recently dropped. 47, highlighting 47 in the NBA. This will change out seasonally, probably based off of whatever the relevant moment is in sports. But that's, and then more about our club program there. So, and everything that you guys can expect from there. So just a new look, shot by city as well. So you can click into, like, so if you go to Phoenix here, brings up all the Phoenix based hats. Beautiful execution there. We will have it drive when there's a specific event going on per location. It will change to drive to more information about said event. So like with our most recent event in Houston, it would have driven to an information page here about the Houston pop-up we had going on.
Yep.
So good stuff all around. So let us know what you think. Let me know if you think it's easy to navigate, difficult to navigate. We're always looking for you guys' feedback on this stuff. And just trying to make the site a better experience for everybody overall. So let us know. You can drop it in the comments or you can drop it in the Discord. We're always looking for improvement. So, but we're pretty happy with it right now.
I feel like I need to point this out because you and I were obviously in Arizona about a week and a half ago. And for anybody who was wondering why we were there, this is the stuff that we were working on as far as like reorganizing a lot of this and especially other things kind of going forward. So definitely try to give you guys the best Hat Club experience that we possibly can. And shout out to the
Ecom team.
Web dev.
Yes, thank you, Ecom team. That was exactly what I was looking for.
Yeah,
I was about to say computer crew, which sounded kind of cool, but
yeah, shout out to the Ecom team for always working hard. All right, so to get into some site sleepers, we had some new arrivals hit the site this morning, some familiar ones that are coming back, if you will. I think like the Colorado was broken. Oh no, Colorado wasn't broken sizes. Maybe it was this St. Louis. Yeah, St. Louis got some very broken sizes.
Astros one has a couple broken sizes. No surprise there.
Yep. And then the rest should be pretty familiar hats that we've seen before. Like this Tampa Bay. So all those people in the comment section that I've been seeing, y'all hate Tampa Bay. No, we don't. Go buy this. And then this was one that we dropped at the DC pop-up last year. So good pinky there if you want to start pinky season a day early. And then we got some new stuff that came into the pike here.
Yeah,
man.
And so which one starts on the new one here? The Colorado?
So the Colorado one was actually one that dropped in a variety pack after the most recent episode of recap that we did. The Mariners hat that I'm wearing right now is a restock. So if you missed out on it the first time, you get another crack at it. That's why I chose to wear this hat today.
Yep.
Awesome. These suede visor crowns are new. I got to actually talk to said ecom team and make sure that they update the verbiage here a little bit. These are retro crowns. So these are low profile crowns.
Gotcha. Yeah.
For these suede upper visors.
Up on last, we definitely kind of gave.
We did. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I forgot I missed last week. I was in air.
Way to go, jerk.
We also have the Philly City Connect here. So this UV and everything was not done by us. This is a new era design that they did officially with MLB. So if you're digging that Philly City Connect logo, it feels very Taco Bell.
No, but I will say at the same time, like as far as the color scheme they went with, it's interesting, but I don't hate it. I think as far as a hat is concerned for City Connect, it's one of the better ones. The uniforms, on the other hand, are atrocious.
Yeah. I feel like this is probably one of those times where like a solid color UV would have done it just fine. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at like the blueberry UV. I feel like if it was just a flat blueberry, that would be cool, or even a gray. But I'm not mad at it. It's good. Good.
Asher Basher.
This lovely Seattle, which I actually own myself. That's very broken sizes.
Yeah, sold out the first time we dropped it, so that one is a restock as well.
Yeah, and
Chicago and the Chivas hats are new ones.
Correct.
Did we show that Chicago? That was one of Freddie's, right? I feel like we've shown that one off like previously. I think that might have been.
Did.
Beautiful. This wasn't part of the Beverly Hills
crown. I'm unsure. To be perfectly honest with you. It's very nice.
What was the question?
No, it's like I feel like maybe it was just in the promo pictures for like the Beverly Hills pack. I felt like that was in there, but if not,
yes, you are correct. Actually,
he had a Chicago in the Beverly Hills.
It was more just because of the color scheme.
Less the actual team location.
Interesting. Yeah, and then this one is very reminiscent of Pink Martini.
Yes, it is.
Very yes.
For all you Chivas fans out there.
Yeah, if you're Chivas fans and you like Pink Martini, go cop. And that'll do it for site sleepers, for recent site sleepers. So
I will say we do have more variety pack hats dropping between now and the next episode of recap of On Top of. I don't know why this is the fourth time it's cut out, man.
We still need Ben to design the Elgato hat for sure.
Dude, seriously, man. This is actually kind of frustrating. So anyway.
Yeah, and the thing is, Tef has the same exact equipment as Ben, folks.
Yeah.
So
I'm not
literally everything is identical that Ben has and Tef has.
I'm not touching anything. I'm not doing anything. I think I've only cut out once so far, thank God. But for whatever reason, my camera just keeps like unhinging itself. So
we believe you, Ben.
We are going to do things a little bit differently this week. We are going to have our guest on, early after Site Sleepers like we normally do. However, the particular collection that we're going to be talking about is actually dropping next Wednesday. Usually we do everything in a linear fashion. So we're going to kind of go Tarantino style, go backwards. Then we're going to go back to the beginning a little bit on this one. But for this one, we've got a very special guest with us. I'm Il Vibe, a.k.a. Louis Ledesma. he and Tafari go back a bit. So
Yeah.
without further ado, what is up?
Whoa. What's up, man?
Good.
What's
What
up,
is
brother?
good, gentlemen? Appreciate y'all having me on here.
Of course.
Appreciate you hopping on.
Yeah, man. I had to hop on for the culture. I seen Tef on here. I was like, all right, it's time we put some light, you know.
The spotlight is all yours, my brother. We are here to celebrate you tonight.
We are here today to just discuss greatness as a brand.
We are. And honestly, you know, greatness comes in all forms, either in the Hat Club family or even out in the community, which is what you represent, and especially as one of our ambassadors. So the first question I want to fire your way is, when was the first time you, we'll start with, made a purchase from Hat Club?
Made a purchase from Hat Club? Hold on.
Oh, he's got it ready.
This one right here.
Dude, that one is sold out so many damn times. It is a fucking classic.
Yeah, and it's crazy because the first time I got on a call with Austin and Davey, I was wearing it, and I remember Austin giving me kudos for wearing a Hat Club hat. And it was like completely like, I was literally at the hospital like checking on my mom when we had the call. So he was like, it's crazy that you're wearing a Hat Club hat when we're having this first call to like issue me as an ambassador. So it was just like, kind of felt meant to be in a sense. But this is like literally my go-to, and it's just like been
and you had no clue that we were calling you about trying to be an ambassador either.
No idea.
That's
I had no idea.
We just kind of hit everybody up and was like, hey, do you have 5 minutes to talk with us? And then it was, hey, do you want to be an ambassador?
Yeah, it was that she wrote from that point on, man. It was a beautiful conversation. It's been a great relationship ever since, man.
When did you guys have that chat?
A little over 2 years ago, I'd say.
2 years ago.
Like
It's
2
been a
years
long
ago.
time coming.
Yeah. We've been putting in work. And I'm proud, very, very proud to be here, honestly. Because like without Hat Club, like that's what really like pushed my content creation journey. I was still very much like a full-time photographer, and when Hat Club hit me up, that's when like I really started diving into like my full-time, like just being myself and not working for anybody else kind of situation. So like it was a very strong pivot. So
that's incredible. Yeah, I mean we're always happy to support the content that you push out. You what you do is best in class, and like we're very proud to have you on as an ambassador and be part of the Hat Club family. It's been, like you said, I think it's been like a beautiful relationship the past couple of years. We're super happy to have you, and like it's about damn time that you're
facts.
Like comes to fruition. So
yeah, I'm happy that this ambassador pack is finally coming into fruition, man. It's been a long time coming, but that don't mean it's gonna stop at all.
No, it's not, because I can't cop this one from you because it's the damn Yankees. But
womp womp.
No, somebody in the chat definitely said you needed a Yankee, and I feel like mine should be your first one. Just I don't know if you have any, but I feel like mine should be an exception, bro.
If you were on a couple weeks ago, chat asked me how much would it take for me to buy a Yankees or wear a Yankees, and I said 20 grand.
20 grand?
Wow. When you think about it,
how much I disdain the Yankees.
That's like not really that much. Like I think David even was just like, oh, only 20,000. That's
all right. Everybody crowdfund this 20K. I'm not too proud.
I'm taking no part of that. I got gambling debts I still got to pay back. So.
Probably not the thing you should say when you're on your employer's.
It was a joke, God.
No, wait. Do you take Afterpay?
Afterpay,
yeah. Do you take Afterpay? I'll consider it 20K if you take Afterpay.
Wow.
Damn. Yeah. Why not?
No, what we should do is just write him a check, but post date it for like 2039 or something.
Yeah.
When 20K is the new $20.
Exactly.
Gambling debts, now check fraud, then the hole is getting deeper. No. But I mean, Lou, like, you know, I'm like you. We now been in this now for 2 years, so I feel like we're like older, you know, grizzled vets as ambassadors go. So I mean, your hat is aptly named the golden years. I feel like last 2 years you've really had a chance to, you know, express yourself creatively under the Hat Club umbrella. So like, what do you feel was like the message or the storytelling that you wanted your hat really to communicate? Because I know you did a beautiful tribute today with your video, but I feel like chat and everybody really deserves to hear like your story and what you were going through as you put this together, because it's a beautiful crown, but I think the story behind it is even more powerful.
Nah, for sure. So titled The Golden Days, it's really just like tying back to my childhood upbringing in New York. Growing up, I didn't have my dad in my life, and my family is like 90% women. So
Yeah.
being raised by a predominantly women, like family of women, it just like it gives you a different perspective on life, and just like really shows you how much you have to appreciate the people around you. So it brought me to realize like my mom and my sister just like putting in as much work as possible to give me the life that they thought I deserved, you know? Like the older generation, they always have that mindset where like, I don't want my kid to go through what I went through, right?
Yeah.
That they are the epitome of that. And they did everything possible to just make sure I had a good life. So literally just giving kudos and their flowers to them, like the golden yellow on the crown. It just like symbolizes happiness, and like looking back, like as a kid, like you remember that like 64 pack of Crayola crayons,
Yep.
like
Mm-hmm.
that golden yellow was the first one I always just went through for some reason. I don't know why, but maybe it has to do with anime, because like mad anime characters have like yellow hair, golden yellow hair type of
It's
shit.
valid.
That's true.
But, but like it ties back to happiness, and like just brings me back to a time where just like I had no worries as a kid, and that's because of my mom and my sister and my family and my upbringing, and just being able to create like really good memories with them. It's just being able to tie that in. It's just like part 1 of 3 of this series that I'm trying to create with these fitteds that I'm designing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, just being able to be intentional with my mom and my sister, because they are my world. Like my sister was like my second parent. She's like 12 years older than me, and being able to just like guide me in a way that like is different, and like just a different learning curve altogether. Like I feel like I wouldn't be who I am without them. So I have to give them their flowers for this drop. It's like literally for them. And that's why I integrated them in like the content that I dropped today, because it's all
That's
about.
awesome. That's
Hell yeah.
It's a beautiful tribute. You want to show it off a little bit more?
Oh yeah.
In detail, give people a good look at the side patch and UV and baddie that you got rocking on this. Now, a side patch that we don't frequently use, which is
I like that, like because everyone's typically using the 99 patch, and granted, I love that patch myself. I love, but I had to give it a little difference of. I just had to shake it a little bit, and just
great execution on the baddie. Love it.
Appreciate that. Yeah. Tonal, and then we have the matching yellow button, and then we also have just like the gray UV, just to tie it all together, you know. And
I'm curious. You may have just said this. What's the connection with the Yankees specifically?
Yeah, I'm from New York originally. That's
okay.
That's like because with this like 3-part series, right? I'm like trying to tell the story of like my life in a sense. So like sneak peek, the next one's gonna be a Phillies, because I like that was my next transition. It was like moving from New York to Philly, and that whole transition in my life. So yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. But yeah, just being able to incorporate everything that brings me joy in life, and just seeing the response that it's getting for like my first hat is just insane. Honestly, it just makes me feel like everyone's understanding where I'm coming from, and like what I'm able to portray with the content that I create, and like the story that I do tell. With this kind of stuff. So,
and I think it's interesting because it's like it's kind of like you use the example of a 64 pack of crayons. It's like there's only so many colors, you know. So it's like really hats to me nowadays, especially when we do collaborations. It's not just about color placement, even though I think that's a really big part of it. But I think it's the storytelling. It's people being able to relate, like people that come from predominantly women-led families. It's like I think that's something that's an undertone. I think that really helps connect people with a product. And I think if you look at any good product that's sold out, especially from a collab perspective. There's good storytelling behind it. I think you did a really, really good job with that, bro. Like,
I appreciate that. Bro.
Aside from the crown looking great, I think the message behind the crown is even greater. So,
and I can't wait for the next part of the story where it becomes a Mets hat. That's gonna be my favorite part.
You know what? You can do a re-rock. You can do a re-rock and make it.
There we go. I got the cosign. Let's go.
Look, I appreciate everybody in the comments saying that it's a good color hat. Like, I designed this when I had like no understanding of like designing a fitted, because this was like a year and a half, almost 2 years ago, when like not many people were designing fitted. So like,
right,
when I had the opportunity to make this one, it was just really crazy. I was like, I'm gonna make this work. Like, the metallics weren't hitting. I wasn't too knowledgeable about like the pinkies and anything like that. Like, I'm not gonna be one of those people that try to claim that I've been into fitteds for X amount of years.
Did you work with anybody specifically, or did somebody like help mentor you through the process as far as like how to be able to put it together?
I worked with one of the designers with Hat Club. That's literally it. Like, it was just like off the dome, the colors that like spoke to me, and there really was no like, I'm not gonna say there wasn't assistance, but there was like some feedback and give back. But at the same time, like the one thing was like, you sure you don't want to use a 99 patch kind of situation? And I was like, yeah, it's cool, but at the same time, what resonated with me with the side patches is like that Yankee symbol, like, it's very OG and like brings me back to my youth from like the 1 or 2 times that I actually went to go see a game, because I'm not a sports guy, unfortunately. But yeah, it spoke to me in a different way. So just being able to incorporate a different patch that people aren't used to seeing,
That's dope. Yeah, I mean, it was a very, very long time ago when this hat was put together. I don't even know if Jorge was on at that point. I don't even think Jorge was our design director yet at that point. I think it was still just Justin and John, and Freddie was very, very new.
Yeah, Justin and John, those are the 2 people that I was definitely working with. I remember. So very long time coming, and I'm happy that it turned out the way it did. Like, it just superseded my expectations, and it just really made me feel like I'm back in my childhood bag. And it matches with some of my favorite sneaks, so like, I'm really not mad at how everything turned out.
Did you have a pair of Thunder 4s you can pair it with, or
I don't have Thunder 4s, but
definitely got to do the unions. If
there we go.
Yeah, I got a couple other pairs that it'll go with, but this is what I did the rollout with, and like, it just spoke volumes for me.
I already know what piece I'm gonna probably wear with that hat, and Lewis probably already knows what piece it is too.
Oh, you talking about the off-white ones, the off-white Air Forces?
Oh, those, but I mean, yeah, that. But you already know what jacket I'm probably gonna wear with that hat.
Not the pattern, not the
pattern.
You gotta send that away. You have to send that.
Mando, listen, you come help me out. May or may not let you borrow that for like
bro, if you let that come home with me, you've never seen it again.
Yeah, it's not going back.
This is why me and Lou's relationship is cool, because at least I'm honest. He's honest. I know, like, if I give it to him, I'm not getting it back. So
you're gonna have to come back to Philly to come get it. And there's gonna be some resistance. There's gonna be some resistance.
Man,
because it might turn into the traveling jacket. Like,
the brother,
the whole Philly squad, we all wear the
traveling pants scenario here.
Sister of the traveling pants, well, the brotherhood of the traveling varsity jacket. That's what it's
hey, there we go. Pitch it to Hollywood. Let's see if it gets made.
Please, whoever produced that movie, do not sue us. It was a parody. I promise. We're not making that movie. I swear.
Oh, they saying we need a second reel from both of you. Yeah. Oh, Wilder, you talking about an outfit battle?
Yeah, listen.
Oh,
there you go.
So chat. Funny thing is that so the way that me and Lou met was like, we knew of each other when we first got on with Hat Club, but we really met when I was like, it was an impromptu trip to Philly. I was like, hey, I got a flight credit. We'll just head to Philly just because why not?
Man's pulled up all out the blue.
Yeah, and he was like, and he got out. I got off the plane, and Lou and I were talking. He was just like, so I mean, you brought like a fit or something, and I like opened my bag. I had like 2 or 3. He was just like, oh, we're getting active. Okay, cool. That's that. And we like, I think in that weekend we like churned out at least like 3 or 4 pieces like of content easily, just off of the strength of it. But I mean, I think that's why Lou and I are really good friends, and I respect him as a creative, but even more as a human being, because I see the amount of time and diligence he puts into his craft and his effort that he puts into everything that he produces. So for me, this hat was like, there was no question. Like when he first talked to me about it, I was like, there's no question it's gonna be a great hat. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
if it wasn't, I would just be like, that would be very, very surprising. But I wasn't surprised. I was actually very, very happy for him. Now, obviously, we ask people this question a lot, Lou, but I feel like I want to ask you, like, is there anything, because like you said, you're happy with the hat as it is, but was there a certain design detail that maybe you wanted to have seen done that it didn't happen this first go around? Or
Honestly, just having the knowledge that I know now with like designing hats, like the versatility that I could have implemented more. Like my main gripe I'd say is like you lose a lot of info with the side patch because of how much yellow I used and like the background being white, especially with the years in the background. So like if I was more aware, like if I had the knowledge that I have now back then, like I would have definitely played more of a role here, or like incorporated some metallics, or at least just like been smarter with the shading and like the background so that like things will actually pop a little bit more. But it's okay. It turned out great.
I like it. It feels like it's going to be like a timeless piece. Like I think metallics one day are going to phase out, and like it's going to be one of those ones that you can always go back to regardless of the time period of what's popular in headwear and what's going on in headwear. I feel like that's going to be a staple piece for you that you can always pull out of the closet or out of the duffel, as we say.
I still need a hat club duffel.
Oh man, you've been an ambassador for 2 years and you don't have a hat club duffel yet?
I don't have a duffel.
We can just mail you one.
Let me see if I can turn this. Look at that.
Oh my Lord!
You need like 4 duffels. Come on,
just look at that, bro.
That's
a problem right there.
Y'all don't want to see mine.
Completely unacceptable.
Nah, Tev, stay over there. We don't gotta see.
No,
we don't gotta see your hats, bro.
No, not at all. No, I don't want to see it. It's horrible.
So you had mentioned this is part of a trilogy, and so my question is actually, did you design all 3 parts of the trilogy in one session, or like over multiple sessions, kind of like close proximity in time, or is part 2 and part 3 something that there was a gap of time that went in between the first Yankee, which is part 1, and these other ones, so that a couple things that you learn as far as like color usage and could be improved upon?
Yeah, so definitely a time gap, because I made this one damn near 2 years ago at this point, and Davey had like reached out when we renewed our like ambassadorship, like, hey, like you got to make 2 more hats kind of situation. So that's when I really started like cranking out ideas, and just because the mindset for a trilogy didn't happen when I created this one, but then after this one and like I actually conceptualized it, I was able to really like realize like, okay, I have something going in my mind. Let's portray it through fitteds. And that's when I was able to crank out the next 2 like in one session by myself. I didn't really create it with anybody else. I just created it with myself.
Nice.
And like I showed my friends that also design hats, just to get their feedback, get their understanding of things, and like I got like all thumbs up and green flags for the next one. So like I submitted it, and I'm just really hoping that there are no changes or nothing when it comes back. And from there, I have the 3rd one, but I have to finalize it, because the 3rd one has to do with where I am now in life.
Okay.
And so the 2nd one has to do with my transition to Philly, and my 3rd one has to do with like where I am now in life and how like it can be anything. I can go anywhere. Like I'm a full-time entrepreneur, full-time content creator. Like I'm not tied down to one city. So that's kind of a hint as to what it might be if you like really understand what I'm getting at. But yeah, it's gonna be able to really tie everything in with all 3 hats. And if I'm able to make another one, I'll keep it going.
There we go.
Yeah, I know for a fact I do want to make an anime inspired fitted, because that is literally like what I live and breathe, who I am for the most part. But I know it's been severely oversaturated, like especially for the community, like anime inspired hats. Like it's like really hard to like be genuine and like come up with an original idea at this point, because everyone has done so much anime.
Yes.
Right.
Which is great. Like I'm happy.
The good thing, though, is that there's no shortage of animes out there. So there has
exactly.
been a lot of anime inspired hats that have hit the hat space. Not too many from Hat Club. Actually,
Yeah,
this
not
is
too many
one of
from
the
Hat
new
Club.
ones.
Yeah.
But like it's definitely something that I think there's some still untapped potential there for you, especially given there's probably something on your persons that you have inked on you that hasn't been done yet. So
Yeah, like I thought about doing like a shiny blue Charizard.
oh hell yeah.
Like this would go crazy.
When we did the master pack, I did get a few people hitting me up and wanting a shiny version.
Yeah,
of,
shiny Charizard would go
Bumblebee.
crazy because that black and red would be insane.
That would be insane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Go.
a 2.0
Plaza as
Master
well.
Pack? Oh yeah, the Rayquaza. A 2.0 Master Pack would be filthy. I seen
Yeah.
there's this one guy on Instagram that does just like anime merch, and he designed his own Rayquaza fitted, and it was like the Hoenn star logo on the front, and he had just Rayquaza just going around the whole fitted.
That's sick.
Insane.
Yeah,
Sold out instantly, and I regret not copping it.
now, speaking of hat creators that you know and work with on a regular basis, tell us about your podcast venture.
Oh, my podcast venture. Okay, yeah, I'll shout out the Niche Talk real quick. So at the Niche Talk on all social media platforms, me and my best friend Jerome, aka 215 Shooter, we talk about everything fitted, anime, sneaker, life related, and just being able to have a segment of my life like spent with my best friend talking about the things that we care about. It's like kind of like what you guys do here. It's just like you have that like that designated time to just really just talk about the things that you're passionate about and portray it to a community that like truly understands and resonates what you guys are talking about. And it's a beautiful thing because like it started off as like a whim, and it started off with Jerome not even wanting to do like visual. Like he wanted to be a strictly audio based podcast. And I told him, I was like, bro, that is not the way. Like it's not the way at all. So then I told him that like I'll take lead on anything video related to like ease his stress of it, because as much as he does video content, he does not want to consider himself a videographer. And all right, second stream, shout out to Will. He's in the chat, my homie Will. He's our video engineer. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you for everything.
Hell yeah.
He assists with the video portion of a lot of the things you see on social media. So shout out to him. Give him a follow. And yeah, it's just like if you guys want to tap in for anything hat, sneaker, fashion related, at the Niche Talk, and just pop out.
Now, where can everybody find your podcast? Is it solely on IG? Do you guys have it on Spotify?
We're on everything. We're on everything. Apple, Spotify, YouTube now, and Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, we're
bandwidth, baby.
Yeah, bandwidth. Exactly. So yeah, new episode should be dropping next week. Hopefully, we took a break because there's a couple things lined up for Jerome that are not Hat Club related, so I'm not really going to speak on those. But yeah, so we got some things lined up, and we just had to take a quick little intermission before like we just get right back into things. But content is still dropping for sure. Ooh, a Hat Club anime pack, that might be a move. That might be, bro. We might have to, because
might have to run it out.
I'm with Just John. He says you guys got to keep posting on YouTube. You got to keep doing it.
Man, it's like that's my role, is to take all of our content and throw it on YouTube. And like with everything else that I'm
the uploads take forever.
The uploads take forever. And it's literally just like I had a YouTube at one point personal, and I was like being very consistent with creating on YouTube, but it's a completely different beast on top of just like social media in general, just creating for Instagram, TikTok, Threads now, and just like also trying to integrate YouTube. YouTube is just a beast. And
I get a lot of people that ask me that want to become creators. They're like, hey, how do I get brand deals? How do I continue to elevate my content? And they'll mostly just be primarily focused on Instagram. But I'll tell them like, hey, if you don't want to be just reliant on brand deals, really try and pump up your YouTube, because YouTube is the best monetization platform out there for creators, hands down. Like the minute you get ad revenue coming in from there, you're set. Like, so that can fund what you need to do for the other platforms. just if you're creating good, consistent content on YouTube. Now it's not an easy thing to do, but I also think that YouTube probably has the best like SEO capabilities baked into its platform. So it's very, you know, obviously because Google owns YouTube with search. So, you know, like if you learn the craft of SEO, you're in a much better spot for YouTube to become a bigger creator on that platform. And I think that can just lead to other things like TikTok and Instagram for sure.
Austin dropping gems, because most people, what they do is like they get big on Instagram, right, or TikTok, and then they transition onto YouTube because they know that their following from Instagram and TikTok will follow them to YouTube. But now what I'm seeing is a complete shift is like people are just jumping ship and just like diving straight into YouTube.
Yeah.
And I feel like YouTube is definitely blessing the shorter number of creators and like really putting them in whatever algorithm that is to just like keep going. So with the recap that I did for this, everything that I posted today, I have like a longer version, like a lot more detailed with talking pieces that I'm going to just run on YouTube, on my personal YouTube as well. So that way that's going to be like my intro back into YouTube. Like
that's dope.
I fell off for a while. Just like I said, like I tried to delegate Instagram and like, because that's like where my money maker is for content creation.
Right.
So obviously you have to put that first because the bills have to be paid.
Exactly.
But then realizing that if I would have put that effort into YouTube as well, I probably would have been generating more monetization from YouTube as well. But we're all here and we're going to make it work regardless. So
yeah. And Instagram is probably going to get you those brand deals and get you that exposure in front of brands that you want. But like a self-serving platform, YouTube is, to me, is where it's at, because like that you don't even have to secure a brand deal once you get that ad revenue coming in from you. That's a beauty of it.
Major facts. You out here dropping gems, bro.
Yeah.
Now give us a little bit of your journey on the ambassadorship. Like, what has been like some of your favorite packs to work with, some of your favorite content to shoot? I know it's probably led to other brand deals too. What have been some of your other brand deals that you've loved coming out of like after your Hat Club ambassadorship?
Honestly, my most recent, man, bro, you're
dude, it is killing me right now.
This is a regular thing, chat.
That is a pain.
No. I can tell. That's why if you don't notice, like I move around just to make sure like it's still functioning properly, because I feel like I'm like digitized. Look, like, nope, sorry. So I didn't mean to interrupt you. My bad.
No, you're good. Get yourself a Mac Studio display. That's what I'm running right now. You'll be golden, bro. You'll be golden.
The best thing I think I saw in chat was Steven said when I said that Tef and Ben have the exact same equipment, the exact same setup, and Ben's the only one that has tech issues. Ben, as Steven said, but there's a key difference there. Ben set up Ben's, Tef set up Tef.
Wow, dude.
I completely missed that. Ben, I
didn't see that either. That's so fucking good.
So back to the subject.
So besides Hat Club, I have to say recently my favorite would definitely have to be Foot Locker. I was able to create some assets with them to promote their store of the future in a sense. It's just a bigger Foot Locker in my opinion. But they called me out to go to their new location and just promote the new store, create an outfit. So it was really cool to be able to make it less gimmicky and also tie in what I already do as a creator.
Right.
Create that relationship, because like I used to work at Foot Locker as a sales associate. So it was like a super full circle moment to like be a sales associate to then like doing brand deals with them, which is really cool.
That's dope.
I got to walk away with military blue 4s and these
you fancy.
Yeah, I got paid on top of it, so like we're living good with that.
Yeah, man.
Besides Foot Locker, I just secured a brand deal with TD Bank, which is crazy.
Okay.
And like the thing about being a content creator is like you never know like an email that's gonna pop up, just like with Hat Club. Like when you hit me up, Austin, you and Davey, like super unexpected. So like when TD Bank reaches out to you, you're just like, what the hell could I possibly do as a creator? So they put me on to promote a new credit card service. Right?
Okay.
And so it's a little bit more gimmicky, but the pay is just like the highest.
Financial service.
Yeah,
I used to do
yeah.
the marketing for Discover Card. Financial services money is next level.
Yeah,
So-
bro. It's literally my biggest bag I've gotten as a creator, and like that just is gonna go to show that like anything can happen as long as you just like continue to be consistent in what you want out of life.
Well, hopefully this leads to Tef getting a Truist / Sunbank or whatever the hell it is now.
Listen, like the funny thing is like I feel like I had a moment like that. I think my first year when I ended up, they asked me to be a fashion correspondent for One Music Fest here in Atlanta. So it's like to Lou's point, it's like I didn't think of that. Like Sprite wasn't, on the front of my mind as a company that I could possibly work with and partner with, and the Coca-Cola Corporation as a larger umbrella company. So to those people that think, just because you do hats, like this is the only thing that you can do, it's like, no, because you really invest into yourself and you invest into your craft. Other people are watching, they're watching how you build community, how you interact with people. Like all that stuff is super important. Like I'm finding more and more the lessons we learned in elementary school about just being good people is like actually really like probably the bigger lessons that actually help you get a larger bag than, just, hey, I know how to point a camera here and I know what the settings are and how to make content look super dope. So like,
and Lou, I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, one of my favorite things I've seen you do was when you had that unexpected campaign where you were doing like voter registration stuff and like that was actually like super informative. Like you crushed it with that, and I was I like had a proud moment. I was like, hell yeah, this is fucking sick.
Bro, I got so much backlash from that campaign. It was
really
I lost like probably like 15,000 followers.
Dude.
From that campaign alone, bro. Like you like anything political, like it's a very, very black and white side to things. So it's just like it was really crazy to see that happen. But I'm glad to hear that resonated with you, because like I'm not gonna lie, I learned a lot from that. Like I had to do a lot of research for that campaign. Right. But like that's the thing that you have to do. Like when someone reaches out to you, if they think you can do it, like there's the fake it till you make it, right? But then you actually have to be able to like back that. You have to actually put your head into the fucking ground. And I had to do a lot of research for that campaign because they weren't providing any type of information. They just expected me to like know all of this kind of shit.
Yeah.
So and I was like, I'm good. I got it. Don't worry. And
all I'm gonna say is that when this TD Bank one comes up, like those people that you lost are missing out on a great credit card offering. So fuck them.
Man,
they're missing out on double points, baby.
Man, the weirdest email I've ever gotten was literally from the Pennsylvania Turnpike.
Like, what was that?
Like the Pennsylvania Turnpike, it's like the major highway on the East Coast that like they reached out to me because they wanted me to promote just traveling. Like, and I was just like, you guys are like a highway. Like what am I like? Do you want me to rent a car and just drive down the turnpike and just like just hang out the car talking about how great driving on the highway is?
Yeah, now our new fee is $10 to drive on this turnpike instead of $7.
Yeah,
stuff like that. It's really crazy to see just how different brands are going now. Like because. Like the Pennsylvania Turnpike, I didn't even know had like a social media presence. So to think that something like that is even like capable of being created is insane to me. Like there's a way to create and make money out of anything these days. So like for anybody that's watching, if you want to be a creator, just start, because literally there's opportunity out there for everybody.
I was gonna say there's a question from
dope
second
creators.
That
we got
says,
Kimmy with the Brimmy at chat
at one point.
What was that, Ben?
Oh, of course. I second stream's question about Blue Chew.
Yeah, that is a good question. Would you take a Blue Chew's ad? So. But anyways, we have Kimmy with the Brimmy in chat, and this is actually her crown.
It is.
Trying to segue there. Another dope creative that we have as an
Ain't
ambassador.
no way he just said that, bro. I'm dead. We're gonna talk after this, bro, because that's wild. That's a nice crown.
That's
not-
a very nice crash. Shouts out to Kimsey, man.
Shout out to Kimsey, yo.
I've actually got the other hats on me as well. So actually, Austin, we were wearing the other one, Blue Jays one, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. I was.
Right,
Yeah.
Bust it
So
out,
we'll
baby.
talk about Kimmy's here. Kimmy, you can drop in chat the inspo because I'm not gonna say it, but you can say it in chat.
Oh, that's
The Tell It Goodbye patch.
yeah.
Lou, being an anime fan, will definitely appreciate this one.
Oh yeah. What's the inspo? Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's see if Kimmy's still here.
Oh, Kimmy, come on.
Yep. She just dropped the
I
fire.
might have gotten scared off by the Blue Chews ad.
Not the ad. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
There we go.
Ah.
There it is.
Oh,
It's a royal
Vegeta.
blue crown, black top visor, gold
Mm.
SF front, white outline,
That's
Tell It Goodbye patch. Beautiful execution on the patch there. Gray under and made in China, I believe.
There we go.
that's beautiful.
Super clean.
Beautiful.
So, and then the baddie. Sorry. Baddie is royal blue and gold.
Well, actually, you should also point out the New Era flag on the side because the fact that it's actually not tonal.
Nice.
Yes, non-tonal new era flag.
Nah, I love that.
A rarity out of Hat Club.
Oh yeah. Only one in the pack that doesn't come with a tonal.
Only one in the pack.
Yes. And then we'll transition, I think, into, so if you guys peeped our Instagram story the other day, well, I gotta tap this one with a hammer. It's getting the derby rattle going here. So that we have another one from Shiroi, our Toronto-based ambassador.
Strong
he cooked
bird,
us up
strong
with Jorge.
bird.
Yeah,
Strong
good
bird
strong
action.
bird there. It is I guess you would call it an ombre effect to the front,
Mhm.
where it drops from I think that's metallic red to a orange to yellow.
Yeah, he said it's inspired by The Weeknd, like a throwback.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
His favorite album from The Weeknd. He's from the same hometown as The Weeknd as well.
Oh, where?
This is a stone. No, it's an off-white crown, not a stone crown. Black top visor, green under on this one. Good green.
I like it.
And also made in China. And then traditional MLB Batterman on the back.
Ah,
Red, white, and blue.
nice little classic in
There
the
you go.
back right there. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
Very, very classic.
I was
Appreciate
gonna say,
you.
Tab,
Wally.
you want to go next since you got Killer Squids?
Yeah. So shouts out to DJ Killer Squid. So she had actually asked for me to actually style an outfit for it. So it's a corduroy crown. So it's navy blue, it's not black. Then you have like this almost, if you think of a certain team that's in the Detroit, Michigan area, I'm sure you could probably figure out what the inspo behind this hat is.
The Tigers.
Yeah. Sir, another
The
big
Silver
hat.
Tigers, dude.
Yeah, so then so the interior, you have like this royal blue in here. The actual tiger itself is more of a metallic silver. Then you go here to the All-Star Game patch on the side. Again, that whole corduroy, navy corduroy up here, All-Star Game patch. Got the blue, white, hints of also the silver in the side patch as well. And then the baddie, silver split with the royal blue, as well as the white in there as well. And gray UV, black guts, and I believe that this is made in.
I think the whole pack's made in China.
Yeah, I think they are. I think
be.
it is made in China.
I
Yep.
think the
Very
whole pack's
nice.
made in China.
Hit you in China.
Cord crown on that one, folks. It's a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a very good crown. I actually like it a lot.
And I got the last one, so I'm just hoping my feed doesn't cut out or anything of that capacity. But there is a Houston Astros in this pack. Two-tone, so darker brown on the crown, light tan on the upper visor and the button up top. 2000 batting practice logo, so state of Texas with the open star for the front logo. Metallic gold, a little bit of off-white. This is actually going to be just
Up.
Oh, we lost him.
Ben froze a little bit there, but to give you guys the background
See you at
with
the end.
And he's back.
and I'm back.
And
sort
he's
of,
gone. And he's gone.
sort of.
Working through it.
I think Hat Club needs to sponsor your internet service. I think
No,
that might
dude,
be-
this has been a nonstop problem that I've had with Comcast since I
Yes.
got it. It's insane. Anyway, so yeah, two-tone, darker brown crown, light tan for the upper visor and the button. 2000s era batting practice logos for the front, so metallic gold on the outskirts of the state of Texas. Just a dark red for the star, not metallic red, and a little bit of off-white on the interior. 50th anniversary for the side patch, so a combination of black, metallic gold, a couple different shades of brown in there to get that like tequila sunrise bar coloring.
Yep.
Flat stitch baddie, of course, on the back. Tonal New Era flag on the side. Rocking the red with the undervisor here and a black sweatband. And this one is going to be made in China as well. And this one goes out to Dolph.
Yeah, shouts out
one of one. As Ben started to cut out there, he was the one who cooked this one up. I think someone in chat kind of nailed the inspo from it. People don't know Dolph is from Texas. I believe he lives in Austin, I want to say.
Okay.
So, and there was a very, I also still have this on the screen here. How do I get rid of that? But he cooked that up probably 2 years ago too, when Lou and Tef and everybody did their first round of designs. So yeah.
Tef, have you leaked any anything from yours yet?
So the funny thing is I mean the mock-up's out there, so it's been out there on my page now, like probably about a good 2 months.
You might have to refresh. You might have to refresh people, bro. Like,
on
the feed, bro.
So like the funny thing is like I've kind of really been laying low because I really want to wait for the in-hands so that I can really like show that off. There's a specific way that I want to do that. I'm actually really trying to work with probably a local legend here in Atlanta as far as like a radio host, Greg Street, to possibly do something for it. But like I said, I feel like this, like yours was a tribute to where you're from. I feel like I want to make Atlanta hats great again. I think that this is a really good start. But yeah, like maybe after tonight, I might do a live and show some things off. Who knows?
Feeling inspired. Let's go.
Look, I'm always gonna push my homies to go above and beyond, because
I'm hoping that I have some good news for you guys soon.
For sure. You gotta keep everybody's mind.
Hey, we know it's on its way, Tef. That's a good thing.
Yeah. No, I mean,
know it's on its way.
if we could, be an ambassador for 2 years, and I think this is something I think everybody will really appreciate. It's like when you have your moment, you're not defined by how you act when you have your moment, but when it's not your moment. So like for me, I'm always going to be happy for Lou and everybody, like all the ambassadors that are dropping. My time will come, but I'm really excited for them. I'm super stoked for them. Like I was going off for Lou's hat like it was my own, because I remember us talking about it and how cool it would be for him. So like I said, man, it just goes back to those elementary lessons, man. Just be a good human being. Like just be happy for other people. It's okay like to do that. It's not a competition. I promise.
Yeah,
so
Foot Locker taught me a very, very important lesson. It said, what did they say? Create long-lasting impressions and people will always come back.
Yep.
That has stuck with me ever since I've been a sales associate in like 2014, 2015, man. And it's crazy. Like to implement something like that into like real world it's crazy.
Yeah.
Really crazy, bro.
Hell yeah. Someone dropped in chat too that the NFL schedule just dropped, and all I gotta say is I think we need to schedule a Baltimore pop-up on September 29th. Because week 4, Bills come to town. Let's jump through some tables with some hats on them.
Hey, I'm not a fan of either team, but I will be there.
Let's jump through some tables with some hats on them and have a whole nother ambassador pack going.
Listen, man.
I'm with that. I'll pull up.
Listen, man. All the crab cakes you can eat, and we're jumping through tables with hats on them. Like I feel like that's just
Tef got to be the only one to jump through tables because I'm the one recording it.
There we go.
Listen, as long as the table doesn't have any melted butter or anything on that, so I don't like slide uncontrollably.
Oh no, you got it.
It's Old Bay. It's Old Bay season, and so it creates a cloud when you jump through it.
I'm a real life meal.
What's like the famous beer from Baltimore with the little dude?
Natty Bows.
What?
Yeah, Natty Bows.
Let's get a keg, bro. Just get a keg.
Get a
Yeah, one full of blue light and then one full of natty bows.
I'll just be on the side with my camera, just
watching.
Well, Lou, I appreciate everything that you're contributing to Hat Club. It's been amazing to see the journey happen. Like I think that Yankees is gonna sell out, so you don't need to invest 20 grand in me copping one. But I think it's I'm proud of you, brother. I appreciate you immensely. And then shout out to everybody else. Shout out to Kimmy, who's in chat right now. She's at work right now too, so that's crazy that she was able to tune in. And then shout out to all the other ambassadors for all the work that they're doing. So more coming from you guys. You guys aren't stopping. So
yeah, but it ain't stopping. Shout out to everybody that's on the Hat Club team. We all putting in work. I see everybody's content, and just ain't nobody doing it like us. Honestly,
no,
that's clean and clear cut. Ain't nobody doing it like Hat Club.
Yeah.
Hey man, now tell that to all your homies though in Philly. You got some ops out there. So.
No, it's okay. Look, it's good. It's good to have some friendly competition in the same city. You know, like it just continues to push us all forward.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for having me on here, man. It's
appreciate you being on, brother.
Yeah, man, for sure, bro. Like I said, May 22nd, mark your calendars, get ready, because these hats are not sitting, man. I promise you, these hats are not going to sit. So y'all better get ready.
Yep.
You know, I'm really happy. I'm really excited to see. I just want to see sold out stickers next to all these hats on the 22nd.
Yeah, I'm about to screenshot the sold out page and just like put that on the frame. That would be
hell yeah. Hell yeah. And ironically enough, not planned at all, but it's my birthday when everybody's hats are dropping.
Oh, so good birthday gift, chat. Sell out all the hats.
Yes.
That will make Austin very happy.
Exactly.
Double irony. I will be landing in Cabo when the drop happens.
Oh shit.
Oh wow.
So, damn, you're gonna go hang out with all the teams that are getting kicked out of the NBA playoffs. It's dope.
Listen.
Yeah, it's a little vacation to just wrap up the really hectic month that I've had. So
hell yeah, bro.
Listen, much deserved R&R. Well deserved. Good for you, man.
We're not even gonna say if, we're gonna say when the sellout goes. We're pouring up a shot. We're taking a shot virtually through the FaceTime, bro.
Oh, I'm with that. I'm with that, bro. We're gonna phone a friend ASAP.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Like with the palm trees.
Listen, that's how we got to do it. But he's just gonna be the Cap Crusader.
Fuck you, Cap Crusader.
Oh man.
Nah, yeah, Austin, you definitely about to get this Yankee. We the same size. We the same size. What's
I don't know. What size are you?
I'm not gonna tell you. What's your size? Tell me.
I'm an eighth.
Yeah, I'll put a couple stankies.
I mean, I got a quarter here. I'll just send this directly to you, Austin.
Yeah. You know what I saw today was hilarious. I sent it through to a few Hat Club people, but there's actually a hat video that's like going pretty viral right now. It's a dude who, instead of out in LA, I forget what his name was, but shout out to him. But instead of using stankies in there, he used maxi pads.
What? No.
And it's a wild video, so it's like going viral right now. And shout out to whoever it is out in LA. I forget what his name was.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the pads are cheaper than stankies. No.
I feel like that's a super weird situation because it's like if you take your hat off, right, and the pad falls out on the floor, it's just like how do you explain? Like,
you just gotta tuck it. You gotta tuck it into the guts, bro. You gotta.
He doesn't even tuck it. He doesn't even tuck it. He just slaps it in there and then just throws it on his head.
I would so the 20,000 that y'all would pay Austin to wear a Yankees hat, I would take that 20,000 just to be a fly on the wall for that dude in a room just full of women to see like what would happen like when the pad just falls out on the floor. I would want to see that. Like I want to know what questions, what investigative journalism happens at that point. Because
pads definitely do have adhesive though, like stankies, right?
That is true. I did not think about that. I didn't think about that.
So I don't think it's really going nowhere, depending on how how many you got stacked in there for?
Listen,
Yeah.
Vengeful Spectre said it's hanging on there by sheer willpower. You know what, man? If it is, shouts out to feminine hygiene product companies. Shout out to y'all.
And look,
Now that's how you get a new brand deal.
look, if you get a
Listen.
nosebleed, you're good. If you get a nosebleed, you're solid. The snake is not saving you.
Ways you can use a maxi pad.
Oh god.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's time. We
He said it's time.
I think that's our perfect transition onto what's dropping for the
Yeah,
rest of the
next
week.
perfect transition.
No
Hey
worries.
Lou, we appreciate
Lou,
you.
it's been a pleasure,
It's been
brother.
great time having you on here. We got to have you on again.
I'm
Yeah,
with it.
man.
Just let me know whenever, bro. I'm trying to get a graphic just like Tef, bro. He out here spinning
Listen,
hats.
Hell yeah,
That's
the
man.
your official graphic. Let's go.
Yeah, as long as you get the curls busting on the side,
listen.
we here for it.
Doodle, you heard the man. Let's get on it.
Curls for the girls.
Yo, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have an amazing rest of y'all night. I'll stay
Lou.
tuned in.
Appreciate you, my guy.
As well, brother. We appreciate
Yeah,
you.
Of course,
Talk
Later,
soon.
dude.
See ya.
easy.
Out
Yo.
here. Easy.
Boom.
Great guest. Great guest.
Very
Oh,
great
the
guest.
brim switch. Is that a pinky as well, Tef?
Come on, man. It's
Attaboy.
There we
that time of the year, man. Shouts out Frosty.
You did point out the date that everything's dropping. That is going to be next Wednesday, May 22nd, Ambassador Pack.
Yeah.
Only online and only on the Hat Club app. So all
Yeah.
5 of these styles, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, the usual drop time for you guys.
Listen, man. Get right. I'm telling you, there's a lot of good crowns in there.
A lot.
And I'm not saying that because I know the people. Great crowd.
All right. I'm hoping my camera's good the rest of the show because, we got some hats to show off here.
For sure.
So you already did it. There we go.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow,
Mhm.
Pink Bottoms, baby. Variety pack in the variety pack variety. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different teams that are dropping. You guys have already seen the photos of these. Every single one of these is going to be made in China. Obviously, everyone's going to have a pink bottom. But to kick things off, the Seattle Mariners.
That
Such a
one's
cool
beautiful.
crown.
That's
Block
my
gas.
favorite. You kicked it off with my number one.
Yeah. Good little bone colorway on the interior, metallic copper on the exterior. Kind of more of like a turquoise forest green, I would say, for the upper visor and the button. Then, of course, what the hell, man?
Sun was trying to steal the spotlight.
No, it's like the one little shred of sun that's busting through, and it's just like, come on, guy. So I'm gonna have to go back a little bit. So 30th anniversary for the side patch. Great color scheme in here. Blend of some good violets, purples, teals, pinks, etc. The metallic copper once again, the dark teal, of course, and the sash on the bottom. Metallic copper and dark teal on either side for the flat stitch baddie. Pink under visor, of course, black on the sweatband, and made in China.
Shouts out to Just John. He actually did a content piece today previewing some of these, and the combo he did with that Mariners with the Action Bronson New Balances was crazy.
Yeah, the Action Bronson New Balances. It was a perfect fit. God crushed it. I'm still chasing those sneakers. I'm not paying $450 though.
Like chasing the dragon.
Yep.
Next up is going to be the Toronto Blue Jays. So this is a good burgundy crown with a dark royal upper visor and button. Color combination on the interior logo is going to be off-white, purple, metallic blue, and metallic copper. 1992 World Series side patch. So combination blend of teal, metallic blue, metallic copper, and a little bit of off-white there. Flat stitch batting on the back is, of course, going to have metallic blue and metallic copper on either side. Dude, this one spot of sun is killing me right now.
Yeah.
Black sweatband, and of course that Hat Club original. Shout out to Frosty Preem, pink undervisor.
Yes, sir. No, I like what we've been doing lately with the bird logos for Toronto. Like I feel like I like how we've been breaking up the colors and kind of playing with the baseball as well. Like that's really clean. I like
and
that.
Ben, I think the sunlight is working for you because it's showing you what do they call it? They got a dancing.
Yeah.
Dancing, baby. It's dancing.
Yeah.
Up next, of course, is the Arizona Diamondbacks. So the cursive script for the front, all metallic blue on this bad boy for the front, a little bit of off-white on the outskirts right there. Seafoam or glacier green, as you want to call it, for the upper visor and the button up top. Black, of course, for the crown. The classic, and will never go away, 1998 inaugural season side patch. Metallic copper, metallic blue, black, a little bit of white in there as well for the outside.
This one's sick. This one's nice. It's not my top. Ben's been showing them in order so far.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm saving the best one for last. So, black metallic copper on either side, the flat stitch baddie, Hat Club original pink undervisor, black on the sweatband, and made in China, of course.
Shouts out Two Piece Nat and my guy Wilder. Like, y'all have really been killing it with these Diamondback script hats. Like, I think Wilder did like 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3. Yeah, this one's really clean. I like that.
This is a good summer hat. This is a very good summer hat.
All right, up next, Houston Astros. So love this colorway. It's very Oakland A's-esque. Forest green for the crown. Nice little goldenrod in the interior for the Open Star logo from the mid-90s. Black upper visor, black button, Astrodome side patch. Let me get in the right position so it's not blinded out by the sun there. With a good metallic gold on the interior there for the Astrodome itself. Black and metallic gold on either side for the flat stitch baddie. Tonal flags on all of these, of course, for New Era. Hat Club original pink undervisor, black on the sweatband, and made in China.
Yeah. So this is one of 2 chat that were 59.50 day hats. We had some. So their stock isn't massive on the Houston and on the next one that Ben's going to show because
I was going to show it next
because we took some of the inventory that was at NoHo and we took some of the inventory that was LA and we brought them to online. It was 2 of the 59.50 day hats. So if you're going to chase ones, I would say this one and the next one, because there's going to be lesser stock than the rest for sure.
No, it's just funny because I've got 3 other hats to show off and you knew exactly which one I was going to show off next. That's actually incredible. You had a 33% chance of victory there. That, of course, is going to be this beautiful Kansas City Royals, which case I showed it off in the photo last week thinking the way the light hit off of it as far as the flash, I thought this was white. Nope, metallic silver for the R logo. So all metallic silver, copper, and gold in the crown. A little bit of a darker royal than usual than a normal Kansas City Royals hat. Black upper visor, black button. 2012 All-Star Game for the side patch. Tonal New Era flag, of course. Hat Club original pink undervisor, black on the sweatband. This baby is beautiful.
Yeah, and I think we did talk about that last week, Ben. We were like, we thought that it was white, but no, that's monstrous.
It wasn't until I got to LA and then saw it in person. It's just like, oh, I've made a huge mistake in regard to the way I described this hat. But
people.
Not my fault. I didn't have it in hand.
People were losing their shit over this one at LA. So
big time.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we are going to the Bay Area. So if you guys know the photos, we got one more to show after this one. And of course, it is my favorite. San Francisco Giants script. Black crown, black button, black upper visor. Just typical San Francisco Giants colorway. Of course, using that Candlestick Park for the side patch. All metallics, green, red, gold. The white, of course, is not metallic. That's in the separation points, but whatever. It's still awesome.
There we go, Shauna. I want to hear no complaints out of you.
No complaints
for all the SF we're dropping over the next few days.
Man.
Black, orange, and white flat stitch batting on the back. Hat Club original pink undervisor, black on the sweatband. Made in China, of course.
It's a good hat. Good patch.
Very good patch.
That's like very solid every day, chat. Like that's something that you could literally wear every single day and not get tired of it. I love it.
Especially in October when they're not playing anymore.
Wow.
But it's the holiday season.
Vengeful Spectre. So all these specific like stadium patch ones, they're all this size. So they've always been kind of on the bigger side.
Yeah, Chad, if y'all have the Frosties like pickups or icy pickups, the patch is about the same size. They're comparable.
Y'all ready for the shit? Y'all ready? Y'all ready for the best in the pack? Y'all ready?
Let's see it,
We're
Ben.
ready.
Boom.
This one is a beauty. I saw this.
Mm,
I saw this in
Right?
hand at the warehouse.
Oh,
Was this close to buying it?
wow.
I asked for an invoice because I was stupid and I forgot to buy it when we were in Arizona because I was thinking about 52 flat for fitted hats too much, and so
52 flat.
52 flat. Light navy for the upper or for the crown, black button, black upper visor. This, of course, is my favorite 1987 to 1990 Chicago White Sox logo.
Mhm.
Bone colorway on the interior, metallic red on the outskirts there. 75th anniversary of Comiskey Park. Can't go wrong.
Yep.
No.
Cannot go wrong with this hat.
Yep. If I
Um,
had the funds for one more hat when I was at the warehouse 2 weeks ago, it would have been this hat.
yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Sheesh.
Flat stitch
Like-
baddie, all metallics as well, with red and a little bit of metallic silver on the back. Hat Club original pink under visor, black sweatband, made in China. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Very, very
Singing
clean.
and dancing in the light.
Yeah. I think it's something about like that. It's like almost like denim looking color. I think that just makes that, makes that hat pop.
Yeah.
For sure.
Scotty with the sneaks, of course, with this Cub slander. How dare you? But yeah, these are going to be dropping tomorrow online. A few stores have these as well. I can tell you, for example, the San Francisco Giants is going to be dropping at Great Mall tomorrow. The Arizona Diamondbacks should be at all 3 Arizona locations. What else we got here? Yeah,
The other two were
NoHo's got a couple.
59.50 day.
LA's got a few left over, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good way to kick off Pinky season. And
Very good.
if everybody's actually, let me pull up the Instagram. Let me see. Oh, not hatclub.com.
Benver,
Well-
I can't send an invoice for these because I actually sent the list in earlier. I'm sorry. That's my
So
bad.
I don't know if everybody got some good eyes on that video that we released
Mm-hmm.
yesterday, but I'll share it again, and it's gonna be without sound, but you might be able to see some of the other stuff that we got going on throughout Pinky season.
Mm-hmm.
Some good stuff.
Very good stuff.
Did we show the let's see it. There's good old Jay.
Good old Jay. Oh, his conversion was terrible that day. I already know it.
Oh,
Listen, I've been seeing some things. I'm like, listen, forget a duffel. Give me a chair.
I feel like the air freshener was just kind of ignored by everybody in the chat.
No,
yeah, I mean, there was a few things I paused on, including what we have here, that people are just kind of losing out on.
Yeah, if
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
haven't checked out Giza's post as well, highly recommend that y'all do that as well. There's some gems in there as well. Good things. This is going to be a great month. I mean, it's Pinky month, so what do y'all expect?
It is
Pinky season, baby.
Pinky season,
and it does roll over a little bit into June, so it's not just a
Mhm.
May exclusive that we're running Pinky.
Correct, and you might see some stuff you've never seen before on a hat.
That is true.
listen,
It's exciting stuff, let me tell you.
Keep those eyes open, chat.
All right, our next drop is actually taking place on a Sunday of all days.
Wow.
Not something we do often outside of variety packs, but it is actually going to be a colorway collection. These are going to be called the Green Velvets for a very specific reason, because they are a combination of 2 of our most famous Pinky collections that we've done. G and H, of course, for the crown, hence the dark green, and of course the nice little dark cardinal there for the velvet. So green velvet. But yes, all these are going to have green crowns, not velvet, maroon upper visors, and buttons. A lot of metallics on the interior. So starting with the San Francisco Giants, so metallic gold, a little bit of metallic red, a little bit of white as far as the interior there for the baseball, of course, and the 2007 All-Star Game. This is just
and huge shout out to Justin on this. It's not going to be the last time you see a mashup of two of Hat Club favorites, but Justin really had this thought of, hey, why don't we take some of our best and combine them? I think there's some good colorways that would make sense once you combine them together. And this is product one of a few that we have coming in the future of mashups.
Kobe, not Kobe. Did you really just ask the question if this has a gray undervisor? After I just said G&H and red velvet combination.
And we're talking about pinky season.
Brother. Come on. Hat Club original pinkies on these. How dare you? How dare you?
Black unders.
black guts on all these, of course. And every single one of these is going to be made in China. So this is number one, San Francisco Giants. And yes, these are going to be dropping in stores as well on Sunday.
They got sent fasties on the train. You're forgiven.
Next up, Chicago Cubs. So a little angry bear face from the sleeve patch from the 80s and 90s. Metallic gold face, maroon exterior, white interior there for the face. Green crown, maroon upper visor, and button, of course. 1990 All-Star Game for the side patch. Tonal New Era flag. Flat stitch batting on the back. So all these are going to be the same color for every single one. Mixture of maroon and metallic gold and a little bit of white as well. Hat Club original pink under visors, black sweatband, made in China.
Yes, these would make good Christmas hats as well.
It would. Sticking with Chicago, we got the Sox, baby.
That's one of my favorites.
That's the one.
It is. Traditional SOX logo that they've been using since 1991. White interior, and of course, it is going to have that maroon exterior to it. Comiskey Park.
Man,
I think it's the first time we've actually used this particular side patch for a White Sox hat.
And it's beautiful. Like, I feel like the copper on the outskirts of that stadium right there, transitioning into the gold and that metallic red. Yeah,
yes.
I think you might be wrong there, Benji. I think we did for SneakerCon last year. I feel like we used it on a hat. I feel like it was on the women's sports side of things.
No, that was a different logo.
Was it?
It was a different patch, yeah.
Okay.
I know which one you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, no, as far as like this specific stadium patch, this is the first time we've used it. Visrod,
JM1620 said I was right.
What?
I think I gotta go look.
No Kaminsky's from Hat Clubs ever.
We've used the Comiskey Park patch because that was on a variety pack that we've done recently, but I don't think we've ever done a Comiskey Park Stadium patch like how that looks. I don't recall.
Like there have been Comiskey Park, there are other Comiskey Park patches, yes.
Yeah.
But we've never done the full stadium like this.
JM's checking for us.
Appreciate that, JM. Anyway.
2003 patch, not the park patch. Okay. My apologies, Ben. My apologies. I was close.
Appreciate that.
I was close.
Hat Club original pink undervisor. It's all right. The glare has been going away, so this came up at a good time. So, and we got the sweat logo from Jam 1620. What's the news? What is the news?
He said we're right. He said we got it. We were right. This is the first time that we've used the actual stadium, not the Comiskey.
I love it.
I just said that.
Yeah, Austin did.
I just said
you have to remember, Austin. Ben is like at least 2 to 3 seconds.
I apologize. That's not.
You're good. You're good. Sticking in the Midwest, on our way to Missouri, we're going to St. Louis. So a little bit bigger of an STL logo on the front, but not completely distracting. I don't mind it actually. 2011 World Series, which is another patch for the Cardinals that we have not used in a while, or at least often.
I think I would get this one and hold on to it till fall.
Yeah, I can see that.
That side patch just screams fall to me. I mean,
and it makes sense why they only use this patch the one time, because it is It's very fall.
This pack reminds me of we had a fall pack that we did. Was it last year or 2 years ago? Same type. Well, like the olive was a little bit of a lighter shade, and I think the maroon was also a little bit lighter. I don't remember if it
Are you
was
talking about the earth tones?
Yeah, they were like earth tones almost.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Similar to earth tones, yes.
Yeah.
Different green. Different green
for sure.
Yeah.
Plus the earth tone ones were cotton crayons, if I'm not mistaken. All these are polyester.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I will say, in regard to the fall aesthetic of this just makes me want to have like a hot cup of cider. All right, next up, we are going to Austin's Hood of Baltimore with the O''S logo. Let me get that little piece of fuzz out of the way. So alternate logo for the front, white, and of course maroon on the outskirts there. 30th anniversary of Oriole Park at Camden Yards for the side patch.
That patch looks great.
It does.
Yeah.
Very good coloring in there.
I do like that.
Tonal flag on the side. Flat stitch baddie on the back, of course. Same color scheme as the others. Hat Club original pink undervisor. Black on the sweatband. Made in China.
It's a good O's. It's a good O's. It definitely matches the aesthetic of Camden Yards too, in my opinion.
It does.
See, you need to get it, Austin, and then go take a picture in Camden Yards. And then...
Hey, Ben, next day, air that bad boy out to me. I'm going to the game on Friday.
Done deal.
There you go.
Arizona Diamondbacks, of course, is up next. So this one's actually kind of interesting as far as the coloring. So it is white interior. There is some metallic gold, but there's also metallic graphite on the outskirts there. So as far as front logo usage, the Giants, the Diamondbacks, definitely a lot of metallics in there. Chicago Cubs, of course, did as well. 2001 World Series side patch. So a combination of a little bit of pink in there, but the metallic graphite, metallic copper, a little bit of red in there as well, or maroon. Sorry.
And I do know people in the warehouse were digging this one, especially the graphite outline. It's not really coming through amazing on Ben's screen right now, but it like definitely pops in person.
It's shiny. It's very shiny.
It's really criminal how good that Diamondbacks logo is. Like, I feel like whatever metallics or like whatever outlines or traces or internals we use, like it always just comes out like pristine every single time.
Oh yeah. Made in China, of course. Hat Club original pink undervisor. Last one I say for you, Tef, if you haven't seen this yet. So Atlanta Braves.
Yep.
Standard on field, just white and maroon there. But 1999 World Series side patch.
It's a good one.
Interesting addition there.
Yeah, interesting addition. The only thing, because I saw how the other teams got more metallics, I would have personally wanted more metallics in the side patch, but I'm not mad at it. I like it. It's very well executed. That's just the gaudiness in me wanted more bling on the side patch.
What's everybody's top three on the green velvets?
That's tough. I think
you guys go first.
I'm gonna definitely say Chicago White Sox for me is number one.
Baby.
I feel like first time we've used that combo, and I think it's just really well executed. Second for me is gonna be Arizona.
Okay.
Gotta put Arizona up in there. I think the graphite was an extremely nice touch, and even the graphite in the side patch as well. You kind of see it. It's almost in the base of the 2001. And then 3 for me, I gotta go SF. I gotta go San Francisco.
Wow.
I think it's really those graphite hits, especially in that front logo, and also that variety pack that we did that had the yellow, the orange, and the green. Just something about that logo, how we blocked that out, just really, really always comes together well. So that's my 3.
Nice.
Where you going, Austin?
Oh, okay. I'll go. White Sox is definitely top spot. I think that one's just built different. The O's is in the second spot for me.
Respectable choice.
And then third, I think I'm going Chicago again, and I'm going Cubbies.
There it be.
Was it the all gold face, Austin?
Yep.
It is, yeah.
Yep, that's what did it for me.
So for me, I only got one substitution, but I feel like we all base her on the same path with relatively close.
Mhm.
White Sox, obviously, in my one spot. Baltimore Orioles in my 2 hole.
Mhm.
And
Hey,
Arizona Diamondbacks is my 3. It's a fucking baseball term, you child.
I think this is definitely going to be the episode that I probably laughed the hardest. I think we've ever recorded.
Blue chews in the 2 hole.
Two hole, baby.
That was crazy.
The name of the collection is Green Velvet. So combination of the G and H with the red velvet. So I like it better than what the original name was supposed to be.
Yes, agreed.
I don't even
Yeah.
want to mention it because it was
No.
just like
Mhm.
we're not selling a hat called this.
No, not at all. No,
I don't
this
know-
is
I
my
don't
peace
know the
offering to you,
original
Ben,
name.
for laughing so hard.
But just a reminder, you guys, the Green Velvets are dropping on Sunday. So that is the 19th, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, hackclub.com, Hack Club app. But more importantly, every location is going to have them as well. So swing by your local Hack Club to grab it in person, so you don't have to wait for shipping.
There you go.
Austin's going to take over this next one. So let me move him into the big screen.
Oh man,
All right, the big unveiling here.
So these are going to be dropping on Tuesday, the 21st. Part of Pinky season, 47 brand, and I will let you take it from there.
47, the good people of 47 out in Boston. We have some nice hitch hats coming in the Sandstorm colorway. So it is Pinky season after all, folks. So we got the Pinky undervisor here, black gutters. So the weird thing that I didn't notice that actually Chief noticed, because spoiler alert, we had Chief shoot the campaign for this. The logo, so the 47 logo on the side is different on a few of them. So he said they switch from being either like this one's a pure white. He said some are a pure white, some are like a bone color, and then others are like a metallic silver. But beautiful execution here on this Arizona Diamondbacks. This is the only one I picked up, so it's going to be the only one I'm able to show off, but looks great. I mean, the embroidery details from 47 is unmatched, as we know. We've shown that off, but look at that 2001 World Series side patch. Absolutely gorgeous there.
It sings, baby.
It sings. Fits great. I gotta say, this is probably one of my most comfortable hats I own. So the thing about the hitch, for those that are new to 47, which I know a lot of people are, the hitch is kind of like a mix between a classic dad hat and then a A-frame hat from like a A-frame hat from New Era. So you'll see the structuring on the inside. Hopefully my camera is able to pick it up. You can't really see it. It's like it's like this webbing that like pulls out here. So it's not fully structured like a New Era 940, but it is insanely comfortable. Like this is one that you would just like throw on and go and do some errands and stuff like that. It's like that level of comfortability.
I like that.
And then Benji, you have I don't have all of them. Benj has the pictures.
I do. Got them right here. So Atlanta Braves with the 2000 All-Star Game side patch is going to be dropping with this as well. Diamondbacks, of course. Los Angeles Dodgers 100th anniversary. Seattle Mariners with the 30th anniversary. Detroit Tigers, alternate logo, 2000 Comerica Park. And New York Yankees 1999 World Series. What are you guys chuckling at?
The Sandstorm pre-order comments.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ben, can you throw those back up there?
Yeah.
The Detroit Tigers was a very close second to the one that I was going to pick up.
No worries.
So I wanted you to showcase that one again.
And I feel like the one thing that we should probably detail or highlight in regard to the details of the color work, the threading, just the overall design, is that they are basically spot on to the original fitted Sandstorms that we did with New Era.
Got you.
Correct.
Yeah, and this one, so like, and I think people that probably have the original Sandstorm will probably notice that there's a couple of variation differences between what 47 did and what the OG has. Like I know with the Braves, I think that was like 30th season, I think was
Yeah.
on the OG, and then this one is the 2000 All-Star game. Still a great patch, but for those wondering if there were one-to-one copies of the 5950 version, some of them have a little bit of variations.
That is correct.
Yeah. So the like I don't know if you're even able to zoom in a little bit more, Ben, on that front logo. The front logo for this one was crazy.
Wow.
Like I had to have. I think Davey just kind of went with like the Homer effect here. But I was holding those two in my hand, and I was like, I really can't decide. And then Davey decided for me. I got the Diamondbacks, so I think she went a little bit hometown there for that one. But the Detroit one is insane as well. Love that Detroit one.
I mean, you could even see like on most, Detroit hats specifically that use that old English, like logo or like front logo or letter logo, you can't really tell or distinguish like the features of the tiger in the face. So the fact that you can actually see the tiger's eyes.
Yeah, you can see his eyes, you can see his teeth. Like it's insane.
Yeah, that's actually like really, really like work. I would love to just take a like tour of like the 47 factory and just like look at how they do that embroidering, because that's an insane level of precision. Like to
Country
get that
of origin is, where is this? Where's the country of origin on these bad boys?
I'm gonna guess China.
I don't know.
China or Laos?
Doesn't say.
Oh,
Weird. I thought they were Macau.
Macau. Not even
Macau.
close.
Not even on the board.
For 47. Let's see here.
Shouts out Macau, man.
I know.
Yeah, so just Ben, if you can go back to that Detroit Lions one, or Detroit Tigers, sorry, not Detroit Lions.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna pull myself up to be next to it. So like this is the one from the Lightning pack. And you can just see, come on, focus, mofo.
Enhance.
Yeah, enhance. There you go. Oh, there you go.
There we go,
so like this one, you can't really see like the eyes, the teeth, or anything like that. Like that's the level of detail that they have. Like even the paws.
Yeah, you can even kind of see there's actually like shading into like showing like where like the gaps are in between the paws on the 47 version versus yours, which again, great crown, Austin. But I think that embroidery that 47's pulling off is just incredible.
Yeah, they just kind of are second to none there. So shout out to them. Good hat.
That's them.
Yes, sir. But yeah, reminder, those are dropping Tuesday, May 21st, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, hackclub.com, Hack Club app. And of course, the stores are going to get them. So you guys are ever curious about how the fit is, pop in, try one on. You'll actually be incredibly surprised. I have a few 47 brand hats because I like the way they fit.
Yeah. Like I said, this is probably top 2 most comfortable hats I own now.
Ooh.
It's very high on the flattery scale right there.
No, I'm not just saying it. Like I feel like I could fall asleep in this hat.
Oh man,
Interesting.
Sounds like a perfect like airport hat then. Like,
yeah, no, for real. I would. Yeah, that like what I was saying, where it's like a perfect hat for running errands in and stuff. Like it's that level of comfort. So
I'm with it. Chat, go grab them next week Tuesday.
And then of course, going back to where we started, I said we were going to Tarantino this. May 22nd, the Ambassador Pack once again, only online, only on the app, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, 5 different styles. Houston, Detroit, San Francisco,
yes, sir.
New York, and Toronto for you guys. Well,
beautiful crowns.
Boom,
Beautiful
boom.
crowns. Next round should be the man on the bottom of the screen.
Next round, hopefully, where fingers are crossed. I am excited. Listen, I'm not playing, chat. I will have a live where I may or may not talk about or rehash the mock-up so I can refresh people's minds of what could potentially be coming down the road.
I mean, I say do it. Why not?
Yeah. Why not?
Actually, I will give a heads up in regard to the Green Velvet collection. Apparently, Roosevelt Field shipped theirs back to the warehouse by accident today.
Oh shit.
So they will not have them on Sunday unless they get
man.
back to the warehouse and then overnighted like in a rapid fashion. But they will be sent back to that store as soon as possible.
Sheesh. Hi, TTV, you're exactly correct. I know you didn't forget. Best of AZ, is there a snake tef? What does that mean? What is Best of AZ? Help me decide.
Oh, he's asking if there's a Dimebacks hat.
What's funny about that, Best of AZ, is there is actually a mock-up that no one has seen yet.
Ooh.
That I've actually been working on. And obviously there's been a big commotion about the upside down, like Diamondbacks logo. So we'll just if you like diamonds, you'll like this hat. We'll leave it at that.
So this is going to be some breaking news here, folks. So if we had a graphic right now that said breaking news, I'd throw it up there. So Tufts hat still isn't in. Still doesn't have it as delivered. I just checked. But I can tentatively say think middle of the month or end of the month for June. So it won't be the beginning because it's not in yet. But right now we got like a breakdown of the schedule for June. And right now we're aiming for middle of the month, but we're still got to wait for it to come in.
Got you.
It's good that we have a tentative time frame.
Got you. So
it's current. Oh my god. Yeah, I was gonna make a joke. It's currently on a boat with T.I. in the Lonely Island, but
yeah, I figured it would have to be probably for a middle of June release. It would probably have to be end of this month for it to get in.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Hopefully it's end of this month, so that way we have some time to work against it. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's even beginning of June. So kind of a heads up here, like the way that we've started receiving shipments in from New Era has been changed and altered, and like now we're starting to see the effects of that. So now it's every 2 weeks that we get in new shipments. So we're turning around things much quicker, which is kind of a pain in the ass from a marketing side of things, a good thing for consumers. But before it was like we would have the product in and then it would be a month before it got released. But now we're getting in shipments like closer to when the release date is. So my anticipation is that it will get in probably very, very beginning of June.
Got you. Makes sense.
So
for everybody asking questions about other hats they saw in the video or that other people posted, like we said, Pinky season's going into June. If we didn't show it off this episode, it's not dropping between tomorrow and next Wednesday. The whole other episode of recap we're going to do next week. That's probably going to have a few more of those.
And like I said, chat, be ready for some never before seen accessories. Be ready for some never before seen logos. Be ready for some never before seen side patches. We're bringing it for Pinky season.
Be prepared.
And so what I was talking about earlier with Justin having this idea of mashing up two of his his favorite hats. Pre-orders will be back, and we might talk with one of those beauties that Justin cooked up. So
it's a good one.
It's gonna be new stuff on the pre-orders. Let's just say
new stuff.
That's what we like.
I'll give you guys one last little tidbit because you were talking about Tef's hat dropping in June. I didn't know this until earlier today that apparently a hat that I put together is dropping in June.
Oh, which one is that, Ben? Like,
I'll just say this: it's gonna have Oakland in big ass letters across the front.
Very nice.
Me,
Very
Ben
nice.
is my drop neighbor.
Yes, and
Now,
technically,
is it in
it
a
is
Vegas,
law
is it in a
school
Vegas
fashion
Raiders
because I'm not
colorway?
about that life.
Is it a crossover, Ben, in a Vegas Raiders colorway?
No, I hate you.
It is not.
It is not.
Elk Dot with a fitting name, the
Sell the team, baby. That's right.
The sell the team. Love that. Yeah.
I think it was a good show outside of my obvious errors with my camera and internet. And I think I'm going to take Steven's advice and actually tonight no, I have to do it tonight because I have to do benchwarmers tomorrow since I missed it on Monday since I was sick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take this entire setup apart and put it back together, and hopefully it goes well.
Hopefully. Or we need to find you a new internet service provider.
New ISP.
Well, I mean, with the camera that was cutting out, it's just like I'm less inclined to think that it's internet and something to do with equipment. I don't know. I don't fucking
know.
Yeah, Benson. Well, if it's any consolation, you guys, Benson gave the show a 4 paws up. So he couldn't see anything.
Right, Benson. Thank you, Benson.
Yeah.
Oh, happy affiliate anniversary! So we must have hit affiliate a year ago today.
Whoop whoop.
So thank you for that, official Tony. Like and subscribe. So yeah, no, you don't have to subscribe to our Twitch stream. That costs money. So you guys already do enough with the purchasing of hats.
Mm-hmm.
So
true that.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
But yeah, see you guys tomorrow for Benchwarmers. Guys, have a great weekend.
Appreciate it, guys.
Pick up everything possible that you can. Hopefully you're all winners. You are in my book.
Nice. Yes. Love it. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Shout out to Lou for hanging out with us. It was dope having him. It was shame I didn't get any of the other guys on, but shout out to him for being able to join us.
For sure, man. Yeah. See you guys next week for another episode of Recap. We're out of here.
Oh, Cap Crusader.
Cap Crusader, why you gotta be a dick, dude? What the fuck did I do to you?
Cap Crusader is coming for Ben tonight.
Dude, I swear to God,
the jugular every time.
If the Pacers stomp the Knicks' ass on Friday, I will be unrelenting on fucking Sunday.
You'll be charged up.
Anyway,
man.
We'll see.
I try to end on a nice note, but no, Cap Crusader, you gotta be, Anyway, take care, guys.
All right.
See you guys.